tonight on another edition of the Kyber Cave. Tonight we're going to do something a little different than what we've done in other videos. We're going to do an unboxing. Today I had the pleasure of meeting with Ryan Street from iamGEEKshop. You might know him from the one that created the Great Tree Kyber, the Chosen Kyber, recently released his box set that we are going to be doing a live interview with Ryan Street himself, kind of talk about this set and what went into the making, design, and thoughts of it. So we're not going to spoil that right now. We're going to save that for another time here coming up soon, whenever Ryan is available to be able to do that. Right now he's kind of on a little vacation, which is how I met up with him today to get this. This is his newest release that he did for the Disney 50th anniversary. I purchased this and he offered to hand deliver this to me today. We met up at Galaxy's Edge in Disney at Hollywood Studios, and was able to kind of spend some time. Got to know Ryan a little bit. He's a great guy, makes some great products. If you're interested in anything he has, you can get to the links for those Kybers through my photo albums area for iamGEEKshop, and he's got a lot of that stuff available on his Etsy page, including the box set. You can get the Kybers individual if you don't want to get the box set itself. However, I will say that you're going to get a better price if you buy the box set than if you try to piece them all individually together. I'll put it that way. It's y'all's choice, of course, how you want to do that. But definitely worth taking a look at. Some of you guys may know his stuff that he's put out through Crafted Core's site. Because, like I said, he is the one who developed and created the Great Tree. Also, the Chosen. Those were sold through Crafted Core, and those are some really great Kybers that he put out. This box set actually has the dark side version of the Great Tree in it, so definitely take a look at that. But anyway, we're going to get to those on another time. I don't want to go any more in depth on those at this moment. What I want to get into is this box here. This particular box that Ryan hand delivered to me today, that I've just taken a quick peek inside. I haven't really opened it up to really take a look hard at it. I know kind of what the contents of the box is supposed to look like, just based off some pictures that he sent me. What I've actually seen on his Etsy page, where this is currently an offering on that page. So we're going to go ahead and open this up and get a look and see what we've got inside here. So opening the box up, and inside the box we got a little bit of confetti in there. I think that kind of goes along with the 50th anniversary stuff. But inside we've got the Kyber, which we're going to get a closer look at here in just a few minutes. But what I do like also is in this, Ryan offered a special display case, which I'm going to take this out and look at it right now. It's a little different style case than any of the other stuff that you see from other crafters. It's something that will display a little bit differently once you put it in, and I'm going to put the Kyber in there when we get done, but it's a little window display. Really nice. I like the way that looks, and once we get done looking at this Kyber, I'll put it in there so you guys can see what that display looks like and see just what he's offering for all you guys and myself out there to be able to get for this Kyber here. So with that, let me go ahead and we're gonna open this up and see what we got inside here. Got the Kyber itself and the card. The card, I really like the way the card looks. It's got the Disney castle on it. Let me see here. I'll see if I can't show you a little bit better image on this. through our Kyber cam, we might be able to get a little bit better image here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So that's the card. I was lucky enough to actually get number 1 on this card, or for this Kyber. Ryan strictly goes based off order number, so I guess I had the fastest clicks to be able to get it that night. But this card, as you can see, says the 50th Celebration Crystal. In honor of the 50th anniversary of the most magical place on Earth, I present you the 50th Celebration Crystal. My love for Walt Disney World and Star Wars has given me many happy memories throughout my life, and I hope that this crystal will do the same for all who see it. That's awesome. I love that. That really, shows just how passionate that Ryan is about his Kybers and just about the things in life that can be very enjoyable. It's got the limited edition number on there, and got his links to both his regular page and his Etsy shop. So if you haven't taken a look, there you go, right there. You can get some information on there for those. And we'll go ahead and get set up here with the Kyber. Now, my understanding talking to Ryan today is there's actually 2 versions of this Kyber. Unfortunately, the only way you can get one of these is if you're a cast member. He made a even less number run limited edition for cast members that he was giving out to those special cast members out there that he felt was deserving of it. So if you're watching this and you happen to get one of the Kybers, which I'll show you guys a picture here in just a little bit of what that Kyber looks like. Get my phone out here so you'll be able to see that when the time comes. But I've got a picture that I was able to take today when we were sitting down, and I'll show you that later on the Kyber cam as well. But if you're able to see this, you're one of the lucky ones that got that. And my understanding is there was very few of those that he was able to get made before they left on their trip. So it's going to be very difficult for any collector out there that's not a cast member to get their hands on one of those. I myself do not have one, and that's fine. If I manage to get my hands on one in the future, so be it. But if you're one of those lucky cast members, congratulations to you. You really did something special to help him and his family have a special time during their trip. So let's go ahead and get a look at this Kyber. I want you guys to see this thing. I mean, it's definitely different than any of the other Kybers that you have out there. Most of your other Kybers, they've got the color designs or they got the cracked lines or stuff through that. This particular Kyber itself it's a resin Kyber like all the others. This one, I believe, if I remember right, is single chipped, and that being just because of trying to make it to where it was special, just the one color that's on there. Now I believe you can get whatever different color you ask for, if you want a different color than what he defaults to. I personally asked for the yellow mainly because of the fact that, with that being the case of it being the 50th anniversary, having the gold 50 inside of it, as you can see, I wanted it to have that gold, the gold color as well. So I'm hoping that that's how he did that. I trust that that's what Ryan did. So we shall see. But this particular Kyber has a great look to it. All the confetti, I've seen some Kybers that do have glitter, confetti, and things like that are inside of it from other crafters. Some of them I've seen there's way too much of the way it looks. Some there's just the right amount and everything. This particular Kyber, I think it fits, that it has a lot of it gives it character. It's got a lot of the confetti in there. It's got a lot of the Mickey the Mickey heads with the Mickey ears, you know, the hidden Mickeys, if you want to call it that way, mixed inside of that with the confetti. But what's really nice about the way Ryan did this, and this is what makes the biggest difference compared to some of the ones that I've seen that are just, there's way too much inside of it, is it doesn't have really bare spots. It's throughout, so it's pretty symmetrical other than the very front face, and that's just so that you can really see that 50th logo that's in there. As I turn this Kyber here, and I'm gonna try if I can get a hold of it, you'll see on here, I mean, look at how the glitter just goes through this. I mean, you know, just at a glance, it looked like it had a lot of glitter in it, but now that I'm rolling it around and seeing, it looks like there's even more that's part of it, which, I mean, it just fills it out. It makes it full. It makes it symmetrical. I mean, it's not scattered. You know, some Kybers that you see out there, if you try to get a coloration or design inside of it, it doesn't fill it out completely. You'll have some bare spots. You'll have some areas that don't have much. You have areas that have a whole lot. This is nice. It's all throughout. It's got all the coloring and everything in there. The 50 in the middle really stands out. So personally, in my opinion, I think this particular Kyber was done very, very well. It's got a good coloration to it, a good look. It's got the all the characteristics on the faces. It doesn't look like it's overly sanded or grinded, and I'm having a lot of trouble getting this thing to turn just because I can't grab a hold of it. But I mean, all in all, I mean, this Kyber looks really, really good. It's not your standard Kyber. It's not something you see all the time. You know, it's something different. And that's one thing I can say about Ryan Street and the stuff that he's created. The Kybers he's made, I mean, every single one of them, they're all different. They're not ones that look like something that, you know, a lot of guys are making. He's innovative. He's come up with different ideas. And I will say that a lot of the crafters are starting to come up with more and more ideas, more and more ways of making the Kybers unique in their crafting. Everything that Ryan Streets makes, it's unique. From your Great Tree to your Chosen to your Ice Cave, your Exiled, your Cloud City. I mean, you've got all these different ones. Your Gnarl Tree. Every Kyber is something special and something different and unique. It's something that nobody else has made, and it really sets Ryan Street off from everybody else, in my opinion. I love the way he does that. And now, see what color we got in this Kyber. So let's jump back here. I'm actually going to go full screen for you on this so that we can take a look. Go ahead and get my chassis out here and see just what color we're going to get. See if I did get the yellow that I asked for on this one here. And as you can see, we are getting the yellow. It is lighting up with the yellow on there. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some color on the blade here. We're going to use the Jaymoo blade on this. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we got the yellow. So it's definitely got the yellow color to it on there, which is great. But I want to see what voice we have. I want to see whether or not we have Maz Kanata or if we have Jedi Temple Guard. So that's my next question here. So let's go ahead and get Holocron turned on here. And see who we get.
hold the traditions of the guard, but command no troops. To be a temple guard is not a specialty or a profession. It is a sacred duty to which any Jedi Knight or Master may be summoned.
So we definitely got the Temple Guard, which is awesome. I love the Temple Guard. One of the now hardest to find lightsaber hilts out there. So if you got one of those, good job. They're hard to get, especially to be able to get one that's not overly priced at this point. Just what the 50th one actually looks like as well, that he made specifically for the cast members. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you now. This is a screenshot, unfortunately, on my phone, so you're just gonna have to kind of deal with that. But this is the only way that I could really show you how it looks. So this is what that one, the variation that he made for your angle it here a little bit to get some of the glare off, that he made for the cast members. Now what you'll notice on this one is the confetti is a little different. It's got a lot more of the string style confetti in it, with some of the Mickey heads mixed in with the 50th logo. I think it looks great. I think that the cast members that are getting it, and actually I've already got a message from him saying that some of the cast members he gave them to today, it just made their day. One guy literally, I mean, when he got it today, just he teared up a lot, because it's not often that many cast members get shown that kind of appreciation. Too many times I've seen in a lot of the Facebook groups that I'm part of where cast members actually are given a hard time, because people, they go to the park and they seem to think just because they pay the money to go to the park that they should be treated like kings and queens all the time, and everybody should bow down to them, and they end up treating a lot of the people there like dirt, and I don't like that aspect of it. But you do get those couple of cast members that'll go above and beyond, and they do everything they can to try to make your visit a magical visit, something that you will remember when you go there. And this was Ryan's way of being able to say thank you for it. And Ryan, I thank you for that. I thank you for being able to go and show cast members. As a person whose significant other, my wife, was actually a cast member at one point, she knows how people can be. She knows how rude they can be, how disrespectful they can be, and it gives a different appreciation for people that go there and they show the appreciation to the cast members, and treat them with respect and treat them like human beings instead of a servant. So again, Ryan, thank you. I appreciate that. With that, I want to go ahead and I'm going to put this Kyber inside this display case here, because I want to be able to show you guys what it looks like inside the display that Ryan sent with it. I think it's going to be unique with the way it's going to sit inside here. Just going to get it positioned the way that I want it to sit. There we go. So for any of you guys that order this, I know that it's limited to 50. I believe there's still some available, but I don't know if you can see. Try to get it positioned where you can see it here. That's kind of how it's going to look. It's going to sit inside that case and give you a little different kind of display. Here, let me do this. That'll help you out. So it's going to sit inside there. It's going to float a little bit. It's going to give it some way to kind of stand out for you. And yeah, that's my white field I use for you guys to be able to see those Kybers a little bit better. But that's the kind of stuff that's coming from Ryan Street at iamGEEK. So if you're interested in these, I believe I have them on my photo album and on my page, Josh Street, Kyber Curator. You can get to those. You see the link there as far as the group, or the actual page there, just below me, right there. Right down there on that side. You got mine and there we go, mine and Ryan Street's information right down there just below, so you can get to those. If you like it, go ahead and pick one up. I know he'd appreciate that. I think it'll be great for collectors out there that that like picking up a lot of those unique kybers, something to add to your collection. If you're like me, you got a ton of them behind, like you see behind me, that literally, you know, it'll make a nice addition to your collection. You know, figure out a way to put my card with it. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate your time taking a little bit. I know we're about 20 minutes in, but thank you very much for showing up tonight and viewing this video tonight, today, this morning, this evening, you know, whenever it is that you're taking a look at it. I appreciate you. Thank you for showing up, and as always, may the force be with you.